Good morning to this week's assembly. And this week's assembly is about well-being. In your PSHE lesson, if you're in years 7 to 12, we have provided a one-off lesson tomorrow on well-being and the coronavirus and the current lockdown situation. Year 13, yours will be delivered next week. Thought for the week: look after yourself from within and your beauty will shine through on your skin. Have a think about that. What does that mean? Looking after yourself from within and the beauty will shine through your skin. Just thinking about some of the ways in which we can look after ourselves. As we enter another lockdown, it can be challenging to think about staying at home for the next month or perhaps even longer. As tempting as it might be to stay in our pyjamas all day, we need to set regular routines because this can help our identity, our self-confidence and our purpose. Try your best to start your day roughly the same time as you normally would, and each day try and focus on something that has gone well. It could be something really, really small, okay? But think about those positive things. I put a PowerPoint on Show My Homework, which backs up this assembly and gives you a lot more ideas that you could use. So, how can we look after ourselves from within? Well, what about moving every day? Exercise is really important. It can boost your energy levels, it can make you more alert, and it can improve sleep. Explore different ways in which you can exercise, whether that be at home, whether it be online, using Mr. B's and the P department's videos, or whatever that might be. And why not do it with a friend, if they're online and you're online and you can exercise together? What about trying to relax? Do you ever use relaxation techniques? It can help alleviate tension and it can lighten negative emotions. How often do you sit up straight? How often do you lift your shoulders? Is your jaw tense? Is your body very tense? Are you sat hunched over in front of a screen all day? Do you take deep breaths? Even taking deep breaths at certain times during the day can help relax your muscles and make you feel a lot better. There's a list of relaxation techniques you can have a go at on the PowerPoint. Connecting with others, really important. Sometimes it can be very lonely. You know, you might live with people you're not particularly close to, but even if you are, we can still miss our friends and our family. Think about different ways to connect with people. What about taking time to reflect and practice what we call self-compassion? Make time every day to reflect on those positive aspects. It might be that you managed to get out of bed, you managed to get dressed, you completed an important task. You did something really small, but it made a difference to someone. Mindfulness techniques can also help. They help you think about the present rather than dwelling on unhelpful thoughts. Again, there are some mindfulness and relaxation strategies on the PowerPoint. And lastly, improving your sleep. We've got a lot of last minute changes, we've got another lockdown, and many people can be experiencing trouble sleeping. This also can be to do with not being active, being at home, not moving around much. So many ways that can help you sleep. Again, try and keep to a routine. Try and go to bed at the same time, getting up at the same time, so your body gets into a natural rhythm. Try and get some natural daylight, really important. Get outside, get some fresh air, get some daylight during the day, and it'll help regulate your body and help you sleep better. And also before bedtime, try not to use phones, tablets or computers. Maybe read a book, do some relaxation strategies, do some yoga. Okay, something that will help you switch off but isn't engaging the brain in front of a screen. So there are some things that we can do to look after ourselves. And I say this many times to people, that often we forget ourselves. We think about all the work we've got to do and the tasks we've got to do at home, etc. But we don't think about our own well-being, and it's really important. Okay, your mental well-being is as important as your physical well-being. The second part of my assembly is talking about kindness, because actually there is clear evidence to show that people who are kind and compassionate often will live longer, will reduce stress and will have better emotional well-being. So what do I mean by kindness? Well, kindness is choosing to do something that helps others or yourself. And it's motivated by a genuine warm feeling. Kindness or doing good often means putting other people's needs before our own. It could be simply making a cup of tea for someone at home. And evidence shows that helping others can benefit our own mental health and well-being. For example, reduces stress, it can improve your mood, your self-esteem and your happiness. And there are so many different ways that we can help each other. It doesn't need to take a lot of time or money. Helping others can make us feel good. It can help us put things in perspective. The more that we often do for others, the more that we'll do for ourselves. It can make the world a lot happier place, and it can create a sense of belonging and reduce isolation and loneliness. So think back to our school motto, think of the other person. I've put some suggested activities on the PowerPoint, but I'm sure you can come up